Hello, Carrots here. Welcome to episode 28 of the Isla Paradiso bunch. We have the same crew. This episode opens at the Carnival on the Waters venue. I've been telling you how we're going to have Dianna performing there at the Showtime stage that's in this venue. And here she is chatting with the proprietor. She has it give the proprietor a charming introduction. And then she does a little demonstration of her abilities, and the proprietor is sufficiently impressed to give her a gig. You can see the professional bar in the background as well, with the bartender waiting for customers. There's no customers on the lot at this point because Dianna went there early in the morning. Now the household is planning a family day out at Carnival on the Waters. And here we see Josephine picking up Jerry out of the cot to take her to the Carnival on the Water. So here we go, back at the Carnival on the Water lot. There's the proprietor standing at the foot of the steps. And this lot has several spring riders on it. And we're going to show the toddlers all having some fun with riding on those spring riders. First of all, Dianna is going to put Benji on a purple rabbit. It's blowing smoke out of its nose. Looks like Hayley's heading off to pick up a toddler as well. That looks like she's put little Terry onto the green, whatever it is. I think it might be some sort of a seahorse. I've got quite a good collection of the spring riders. I think I own just about every one of them that was available in the store or that came with any of the expansion packs. There's Bertie on the one there just now, but Judy put him on that spring rider. The proprietor's still standing at the bottom of the steps, but is facing other direction now. He's looking towards the carousel, which we're not going to actually see in action. That's that Sim just walking past. She's the one who we saw in the previous video doing a dance on stage. Dianna used the hypnotizer to hypnotize her and get her to do a dance. That's a nice spring rider there. I think that one actually came with Isla Paradiso expansion pack. It's a sort of a version of a seahorse. And that looks like Wendy's going to have a ride on that one. Craig's putting her on it. Unless he's thinking about putting her on it. There she is. She's on. Now she's having her ride. That grey patch in the middle on the right-hand side of the screen is a dance floor. It's obviously the spring festival at the moment in springtime because I've got a seasonal marker on this lot. In summertime there is a skate rink, roller skating rink, and in the autumn or fall it is a haunted house. And now it's spring, we've got a spring dance floor. So that covers all the seasons. Just a few things change on this lot. Most of them stay the same whenever the seasons change. So Terry's had his ride by the look of it and he's had enough. Hayley's carrying him. Judy's playing with magic. She does that quite a lot. Sometimes she just about wears the magic out altogether. Then she gets a negative moodlet for having a low magic. There's a little conversation going on there. That's Sim in the stripy dress. Don't know who that is. She must be a local townie Sim. They're back to Plum Bob Island. They've all gone home. They've had their fun at Carnival on the Water. Now it's time to have a bit of relaxation at home. But I think Craig's going to have to work on his inventing skill. He's still got to get a fair bit of that done. I think he's up only about level 7 or 8 at the moment. And he needs to get to level 10 in inventing before he gets his lifetime wish. So you're getting another little look at the toddlers. That's some of Craig's sculptures that he did when he was trying to get the sculpting skill. He's mastered that, so we don't need to get him to do any more sculptures at the moment. He's got to get his lifetime wish, and then once he's got that, we'll let him do all sorts of things. Now we can watch Craig work on his inventing skill. See him do a little bit. Don't think we'll watch him for very long. It takes a really long time for him to make anything. Be a bit boring just sitting here the whole time watching that happen. So we'll watch him for a little while and then we'll go do something else. So we see him working on his project, and he works on it and he makes progress, uses all sorts of different tools. You see it's changing form. He is getting somewhere with it. He's gone on another stage with it, working at it. Got a screwdriver there now. I wonder what it's going to be. He's been working on this for a few hours, sim time. Some sort of an invention. So long as he's making progress towards his inventing skill, that's the important thing. It's time for Dianna's performance at the Carnival on the water. I've been telling you this was going to happen for such a long time. I was starting to think maybe it wasn't going to happen, but it did. And I'm showing it to you now. I hope you enjoy it. I didn't send any of the household members to watch her, so the game will be providing the audience. At this point, she's got only one audience member who's just walked in. So now there is the same number of people in the audience as there are performing. One. I hope she gets another one. There we go. There's the second audience member. Be good if the seats were all filled up for her. But maybe she isn't very well known around town yet. Although she's done quite a few performances at some of the real Showtime venues. This is just a venue that I made as a roller coaster venue, and I decided to add a Showtime stage to it. And it's the first venue I've made that had a Showtime stage. I've made more since, but this one was the first. I'll show you some of the other venues when we start travelling to other worlds. But we're still in Isla Paradiso right now. So Hayley's begun her performance. You see she's got a different box there now. That's the box of mystery. Or no, that's the box of danger. The box of mystery is the one she was playing with before when the other Sims were coming up and getting swords stuck through them. This one, she gets into herself. And she gets buried alive and has to get out if she's going to survive. Looks like she's preparing herself to get into her box of danger. It gets filled with mud or water or something. You can't see her. She just becomes totally invisible. And this whole stage goes red. The danger. Will she get out of it alive, or do we lose our Dianna? I suppose he wouldn't really lose her. She'd just become a ghost. Like Mia Azul, we could put her tombstone on the lot and she could haunt occasionally until we decided to revive her. Or until the game let us revive her, because she wouldn't be able to be revived with such a full household as we've got at the moment. Well, she survived that one, her first foray into the cabinet of danger, or the box of danger. Will she call somebody up to be hypnotised? I see she's got a hypnotiser on stage with her. Or is she just going to go through her usual performance? It's an opportunity for Josephine, by the look of it, when she travels to a different world. That audience is enjoying it, or encouraging her to continue performing. Now we've got a green stage. I wonder what that means. The audience are liking her. She's getting lots of blue plus signs. Is she going back into that box of danger again? Looks like she's thinking about it. The audience are encouraging her. So come along, Dianna, what are you going to do? Oh, in she goes. She obviously enjoyed it the first time, so she's having a second go. Or maybe she just can't think of what else to do for her magic tricks. And the audience liked this one, so she's doing it again. She didn't stay in there for quite so long this time. I know she's still in there. She almost got out, and then she didn't, and then she did. Maybe that one went better since it was the second go. That might have been why she did it again, because the first one didn't work as well as she'd hoped. It's good to have a happy audience. It'd be better if you had a slightly bigger audience, but two's better than no one. None at all. Actually, two's better than one. It's got to be getting close to the end. Maybe it's time for just one more trick. Hopefully this audience will go home and tell all of their friends and family about what an enjoyable performance that they missed by not being there for it. And perhaps she'll get a bigger audience next time. So that's her final bows. Performance is over. She's getting paid, and she's got some stars over her head as well. I think it was a good performance for somebody who's still learning. And that's the view from the stage. There was only two people in the audience and the bartender. Don't know where the proprietor went off to. He's not there, is he? And as soon as this performance was over, Craig dialed up travel and made travel arrangements, and everybody went to Shang Simla, or almost everybody, but that's for the next video. I hope you enjoyed this one. Bye bye for now. Happy simming. Carrots out.